stuff?
I've got some stuff, man. I got some stuff. I don't know why, but I just got super, super tired. And maybe it's because I went to the gym today and I have expended a lot of energy in this episode for whatever reason. Something came over me and I was just like, I'm going to read all the books that I have in backlog. I'm going to read everything possible, take notes, look at what's happening news-wise, and it's just been crazy. You still have those Oreos.
Look at that.
It's what is that, stuff. 3 or 4?
I had 3 cookies left in this first tray, so I or 1, 2.
You haven't even gotten through the first little column of the tray since last week.
I've had 1 cookie since the other cookie that I had.
Honestly,
dude, I've been working a lot.
I'm not gonna lie, that's impressive.
I get home and I don't want to eat anything. I want to lay on the couch and become one with it. A oneness with the couch.
I can agree to that. I almost didn't go to the gym
and play
today.
Crimson Desert.
Crimson Desert. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it while I fuel up a little bit. Welcome everybody to PullParty episode or issue number 18.
Hello.
All right. First off, right off the bat, thank you to the new listeners, new subscribers on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and all that. I want to start, posting our shorts and all that up there. I'm not. And I have a little bit of a giveaway that I want to do. When you guys can't have my stuff. No stuff is being given away. Well, something is being given away, but none of our stuff.
Robert's prize cowl collection.
No, and also it's not that prized. It's just a cool setup. Anyways, I'll have a picture of it someday and throw it up here. But anyways, to get more to the point, I'm thinking if we hit, I don't know, should we do 25 or 50 subscribers?
50.
At 50. Okay. All right. So you guys heard it.
Oh my God,
here.
That's so great.
Paul had his input on that. See,
it's so green.
The fudge from the Oreos turning the Doom Oreos turning your shit green.
I'm assuming this is what Dr. Doom tastes like.
Nice.
The Doom flavored.
So, yeah, when we hit 50 subscribers on YouTube, I want to do a giveaway for those 50 subscribers. And whoever wins, I want to purchase and give you a gift card to your local comic book shop. If you don't have a local comic book shop, or if they don't, do gift cards or whatnot,
then we'll send you tickets to the fabulous Thunderbirds playing in Jacksonville.
Yeah, exactly. I'll do a gift card to Third Eye Comics or My Comic Shop or a big online retailer,
some online shop.
Yeah. That's not Amazon or whatever. But that's what I want to do.
You like that fabulous Thunderbirds reference? They actually are playing here. It's fucking great.
Really?
I heard a commercial for them this month. Ain't that tough enough?
Okay.
Got Jimmy Ray Vaughan over there. It's great.
Jimmy Ray Vaughan. Paul, I have one thing that I wanted to talk about in the news section of things. I know you had a couple of things to talk about.
Newsroom. Yeah. Probably.
I gotta show you this. Did I not pull it? I know I pulled it up. Did I not pull it up? I may not have pulled it up. Surely I did. Anyways, there is leaked information about Absolute Pop figures. and some other things
Interesting.
pointing to, here we go, other things pointing to other like absolute merchandise.
Welcome to the Absolute Podcast.
Yeah.
It's where we only talk about absolute.
I've got some more to talk about that too. But this comes from dreadcentral.com. I'm not entirely certain on the credibility of it, but it seems to be pretty credible. It says in a leaked memo, they've learned that Funko plans to release pop vinyl toys that include Absolute Batman, a black and white chase, Absolute Joker, Superman, Brainiac also appeared in the leak.
The Batman one.
Absolutely.
To go with all my other Batman.
If they have Absolute Wonder Woman, that will also be on the list. But
it'd have to
the Brainiac one was interesting because I don't think he's appeared yet.
Yeah, he has. He's appeared multiple times.
Has he? In Superman?
Yeah, he's in like Superman, yeah.
That's why I don't know about, because I've only read the first Superman.
Yeah, man. You gotta read it.
But I'm kind of excited about that. But it also makes me excited about other potential absolute merchandise.
That's the thing I sent you. Hold on. Continue talking about your stupid thing or whatever. But
I have the Sideshow pre-ordered. Yeah, that comes like in October or whatever. But that's also a very niche thing, I guess.
I wouldn't say niche. I wouldn't say super niche. Vaguely niche. But I
feel like you have to be a special kind of person to pre-order and purchase a $300 statue.
So one of my favorite little places is actually doing some Absolute Batman merch. Blockies. They do
I saw that. You sent me that. And
they do these little model kit things.
Yeah.
This is the small one. They have bigger ones that are like $20. They're started doing Marvel and I think Rivals and everything. These were like blind box ones for like $5-6.
That's not bad at all.
No. And $20 for a fully articulate fucking action figure is not bad either. This is the Blocky's Absolute Batman.
Yeah, I saw that.
And this is him not colored so far. Like this was just at like a road show or whatever.
That would be cool to do like a black and white like shading only type thing.
But this looks great. This looks fantastic for a Blockies. The cape's probably going to be articulate. Look at all the little accessories. Look at those. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different hands. It looks like the wrist saw blades are in there. You got little axe, big axe. You got a buzzsaw thing. Oh man, I can't.
A buzzsaw thing. He definitely uses that as a tool.
So he's got a lot of accessories. This is coming from Blockies. I know they've got a bunch of stuff though. Like they're doing more Marvel Rivals stuff. Like Blockies is really going up there.
Okay. Would you say it's up there with like was it Iron Studios and what's the other, not Big Bad Toys, but it's very like realistic sculptures and figures.
I wouldn't say like realistic. Like you're gonna see the joints in them. Like you can kind of see here on
they're more action figures, right?
They are more action figure-y. Like I said, they're like $20-$25. I'm gonna get one of the Marvel Rivals ones and probably put it together and show it off here. I wanted to kind of do a toy review thing at some point, but that is that. Okay. But we'll see how it goes, because if I want to get one of the Marvel Rivals ones. There's like a Venom one that I was gonna order. And if that one's good, then the Absolute Batman one would probably be great. Now, are there better action figure places out there? Sure, there's like Mayfex or whatever the fuck. But if you're on the cheap and you want just something to put together, it's not too bad of a deal there.
I've seen a lot of NECA, I think, or NECA.
Yeah, they're good. But if you want like a super articulate like figure, you're gonna want something better than NECA, because NECA does some good stuff. I have some around here somewhere, I'm sure.
Also, I might be McFartlane.
McFarlane does good detail work, I think, especially with face sculpts. The problem with McFarlane toys is usually they're barely posable statues at best.
Right, which is actually kind of what I would be more interested in is the statue rather than the action figure.
Yeah, but I like a super articulate. I like stuff to be able to be movable and shit. So,
and
that's
shit.
just me. That's just me. I like movable shit. I like to be able to pose them on the wall fighting or some shit. You know,
right. That sounds like some shit that you would do.
Yeah, man.
Well, all right. So what did you want to talk about with, it's not Samuel L. Jackson. Who was it? No.
Thank you. God damn it. You keep fucking pissing me off.
It was 1 week that we skipped over it.
It was 2 Billy Dee Williams ago. It's Billy Dee Williams. We skipped over it 2 fucking weeks ago. And it pisses me off immensely because what's Marvel Rivals, right?
Right.
You're aware of it.
Infamous Marvel hero game, fighting game. Yes.
Yeah. I'm trying to find it.
I almost said shooter, but it's not a shooter.
I can't find it anywhere. So famously, if you're aware of the Michael Keaton Batman, Billy Dee Williams played Harvey Dent.
Correct. Yes.
But we never got to see him become Two-Face.
Also correct.
There is a comic where he does become Two-Face, like they use Billy Dee Williams' likeness, and he becomes Two-Face, which is really neat. I don't know the exact comic. I could probably figure it out. Batman 89. It's a comic specifically Batman. I guess it's set in the Burton verse. If you want,
it is. Yeah.
So there's that, and then I also, let me see if I can find it. Good God, this was 2 weeks ago, Robert. I hate that side of me. My no tooth shows. I gotta go over here so I not show that.
A homeless.
I'm not a homeless. You're a homeless. And this can also be like an art shout out. This was on my Instagram. So similar to Marvel Rivals, there's a big fan base for something like DC Allies. It's a fake thing where it's like, if DC did a Marvel Rivals game and someone did a Billy Dee Williams Two-Face sketch in that style, it was Mick-taminated. And it's really fucking cool. I figure we could share it here.
Yeah.
Because that's just...
I got it pulled up.
And it's just like, that sells me on Billy Dee Williams Two-Face so much more. Like, that looks so good.
That does look really good. Huh.
And it kind of lended me into wanting to talk about, like, vaguely, not like, oh man, big depth fucking thing, but when is, like, this seems like an appropriate use of race swapping. You know what I mean? When it comes to like established characters, I feel like some characters, it doesn't change who they are fundamentally if you race swap them. Like Two-Face as Billy Dee Williams, that looks great. I could fucking roll with that. But I feel like sometimes it could be a little funky.
Right.
Like Ryan Gosling couldn't play Black Panther.
No, I don't think so. No.
You know what I mean?
That's kind of in the name.
Well, that's rude.
And more to the point, it like
he would be the Panther. No, but again, yeah, like I said, sometimes I think it's okay and it works really well, and other times I feel like it's pushing it, like Ryan Gosling.
It's probably
Black Panther.
It would like, I would imagine it's more of a how it's done as opposed to like being done just because.
Yeah. And I think some characters, people just aren't ready to see them a different race too. Like, to be fair.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't think the populace of the planet is ready for Michael B. Jordan as Superman. Like I just
I would absolutely be down for Michael B. Jordan as Superman.
I know, but you know,
That'd be
people
rock.
go out there and they're like, Clark Kent. That's not a name for Michael B.
I mean,
Jordan. But
I guess, but
other times it's just very strange, I guess, and whatever. But I think with Billy Dee Williams as Two-Face, it works really well.
I have as somebody who is a long time Keaton Batman fan,
Burtonverse.
the Burtonverse. I have wondered why Billy Dee Williams wasn't, like, that character wasn't continued, but I don't think, I mean, really none of them really were. Two-Face was established by then by far, so I guess he wasn't. Well, I don't think, maybe Two-Face wasn't as big of a character as he is now then. I mean, he was, but
yeah, I feel like he really started escalating in the 90s.
right, courtesy of the animated series. Also, I just recently found out that Batman Forever was supposed to be, I think it's like Batman Unlimited or Batman, there was a different name for it, but it was supposed to be another Tim Burton film, and it was supposed to have Michael Keaton in it, but Burton got kicked off the project.
Be, one of the Wayans brothers was going to be Robin.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah, which again, you know, the whole race swapping thing, I think that would have been fine too for Robin, because I think there's some characters where race does kind of define who they are at their core. As far as like where they're from,
again,
like
source
Panther.
Material kind of comes into play. Like for a more recent thing, I think
not
you
that
were
two middle-aged white dudes have anything to say about race at all.
I am not middle-aged, and neither are you.
We're not allowed to have these opinions.
Anyway.
But
I mean, it's like you brought up. Was it you? No, I think it was my coworker that brought up Cerberus or Snape,
right,
being black in the new like Harry Potter thing. And the thing that bothers me about that, though, is the fact that in the book, if I recall, if I'm wrong, then it changes everything. But if I recall, he's specifically described as pale and white and just very like.
Regardless of that description, my biggest issue with it is not that he's black, but that he's black, and that Harry immediately feels uncomfortable when he sees him in the book. Harry also accuses him of stealing.
Oh, yeah.
Harry's father also bullies him for the way that he looks when they were in school together. Harry's dad also hangs him from a tree in a book.
What?
Yeah.
So is this just a case of somebody not being up on source material and just going like, I think this would be a good idea? The whole point of the TV show, they say the whole point of the TV show was to be closer to the books than the movies were. And I'm like, did you not read the books? Because making him black feels like kudos to the actor going all in on it and everything, and you know, whatever. But yes, in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, James Potter and Sirius Black. I said Cerberus, right? Sirius Black famously bullies a teenage Cerberus by hanging him upside down in the air, exposing his underwear in front of a crowd near the lake. While commonly referred to as being hung from a tree, the book describes him simply as being held upside down in the air by a spell. That changes things, but
but all the other stuff is kind of middling.
Okay,
because it's just like, oh man,
yeah,
and then not for nothing, Malfoy being Asian feels just off too a little bit, just as a Harry Potter, because
I can't pinpoint it though, because I mean, like, Spider-Man being a black kid is perfectly fine but it's not Peter Parker. They made a whole new character, which again, he shouldn't be called Spider-Man if both Spider-Man exist at the same time. If one Spider-Man's dead, fine. But if, for instance, Insomniac's Spider-Man
both of them exist and call each other Spider-Man.
Oh,
I feel
that's
like
true.
one of them should change his name to something else, like Electric Spider or something. You know, figure
a
it out.
little delineation between the two. Yeah, that makes sense.
Spider P and Spider M. We'll figure this out.
Right.
Like
Spider M.
Spider. I don't know.
God.
But
I don't know why that doesn't. I mean because there's no.
It's kind of like when they were talking about
I'm trying to decide if they change Harvey Dent's name but they make Two-Face like a woman, that's not necessary. Like there's no immediate red flags. Like sure, that why wouldn't that be an issue?
Yeah,
but
I mean,
like
because Two-Face has generally always been a man. When it comes to gender swapping and race swapping, we're talking about two different conversations. But
I mean, I feel like that's kind of in the same category for me, at least. Like it's changing the core, like the fundamental character. And I would almost even say that it kind of matters as to like how that character plays to me personally. I have more invested in Harvey Dent and Two-Face than I do Severus Snape. But Harvey Dent being black doesn't hit me the same way as Snape being black, and I don't know why.
I think it's mostly because what we were raised on, but like it does tend to be like the way it's described in the books, and I think it's just uncomfortable that like all the bullying and stuff, it doesn't make sense. Like that feels
a white
extra
Harvey
racist.
Dent. If it's based on how
I think when I say raised, I mean like we grew up watching Alan Rickman, who everybody loves to death, do it for so many years that I feel like it just kind of is off-putting. Maybe not off-putting. That's a bad word. Let's not that.
No, I mean, but off-putting is descriptive.
I don't care either way, but at the same time, I'm just like, my thing is, how are they going to play it off with the stuff that did happen in the book to Snape? Because that feels like an uncomfortable situation based on race rather than just him being evil. And I know it's like, oh, we got to look beyond race. And I'm like, yes, we do. But you can't deny those stereotypes still exist in the world too, and people are going to see that.
It's a core thing of some character. Like, what would happen if they tried to, swap out Storm for a white chick?
Exactly. That's exactly
that feels wrong to me. Like,
well, it's like when people were like, "Oh, we should get Denzel Washington to play Magneto," and I'm like, okay, so I'm going to level with you. There probably weren't that many black Jews in 1940 Poland. It's cool. It'd be
didn't immediately hate it.
I think he could pull it off, but I don't think Poland had many African Jews hanging out.
I'm sure there were some.
1940, like maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
like
I'm sure
you'd really have to push the envelope for some people to accept that one. Like you'd have to go back and explain how that, like his family got there or whatever. But
yeah, or I mean, just completely disregard it and have a new story altogether. But
I think like, Professor X could be black.
A pretty core. Yeah,
I don't see any reason like Professor X couldn't be black at all. Like,
I've always been.
Xavier's
it's not exactly. Yeah, I mean that could be anything.
That could be anybody.
I'll even put. I have absolutely been a huge proponent of, or a huge supporter of the idea of what's his name being James Bond?
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think he would rock as.
Well, I think that's at the core of James Bond. It's like anybody can wear the moniker of 007. Like it's sort of like a Doctor Who-ass situation. We recently had a Doctor Who was black, and we had a woman, and we like Doctor Who can be anybody, and I think that's the cool thing about it. But
and Doctor Who,
Doctor Who, and I think, but with some comic characters, I feel like a lot of casual fans that have only ever watched the movies or whatever might be better to it, accepting of it, than like comic book readers who have been reading since like 1968 when everybody was racist or whatever. I
wonder how. So when Billy Dee Williams was
wonder what the reaction was.
unveiled as
Yeah.
Harvey Dent, yeah, I wonder what the reaction.
But again, I don't think Two-Face was that big of a deal until the 90s either. I mean, that's something we'd have
No,
to
yeah, I don't think so either. But I would be curious what the
other than Billy Dee Williams, another race swap that I really, really loved and was Daredevil. Ben Affleck's Daredevil when they did Kingpin was old dude from the Green Mile. I can't remember his name.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, what was his name?
I don't know, but
he's Micheal Clark Duncan. Yes,
that's right.
When Micheal Clark Duncan was Kingpin, that was the best shit ever. He killed it. He was my favorite part of the whole movie.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Like when he's making a martini and he has an olive and Bullseye throws the pencil through it and he's just like, motherfucker. The way he looks at it is so good.
I mean, if to me, yeah, that absolutely fits. He looks like somebody who would be. He was a poor kid from Harlem, or Hell's Kitchen. Either way, New York. I mean, that makes sense. And he like rags to riches story. Like and Micheal Clark Duncan was a big motherfucker, and he was already bald, so he kind of like. But that fight scene at the end with him in the tank top and suspender, he was built like a brick fucking wall. Dude was, man. Yeah. I fucking love that final fight scene. Y'all say what you want about Ben Affleck being in superhero movies, but one, Kevin Smith was involved in that one, and two, Kingpin was fucking great in it. So I maintain that Batfleck is one of the better ones. So
I think he does Batman very well. I think he captures the character well. I don't think the Batman v Superman was the best iteration of Batman,
I'm
but
not going to say that. I'm not going to say it was. I will say it was a good movie. It was entertaining.
I think Scott Snyder flipped through Dark Knight Returns and was like, ooh, and that's it.
Yeah, it should have been more of an exact like. I really do think we should have had like a standalone Batfleck movie before getting into Superman.
I loved his suit. I love Ben Affleck as the way he did Bruce Wayne. I love the way he captured the character. And then there was that shit I sent you where that dude's rage baiting me like fucking crazy. Batman can never be funny. Fuck you, Batman's funny all the time. The thing you just sent me from Batman #8 was funny as shit about him drinking coffee. Batman's funny.
We'll talk about that
constantly. There's like that one time when he fucks with Green Lantern by painting the entire room yellow and himself and Robin. And he's just drinking coffee. I gotta find that scene. Fucking Batman trolling people is the best fucking... I love Batman being funny. It's the funny... And there's so many moments in the animated series, too, where he'll crack a joke and then just have that slight smirk. And it's like, dude, shut up. Fucking God. Oh, here it is. I found it. That was really fast.
Oh.
Myself. Yeah, and he's drinking lemonade, by the way. He's fucking... It's so great. Look at Robin back here with yellow ice cream, too. Like, it's...
That's wild. He, like, painted his face and everything.
He painted every surface yellow.
The amount of time.
You really should try a lemonade on a hot day like this. It's a godsend.
God.
I can't even with this level of fucking Batman trolling. It's so fucking good. But that dude on the Great Escape podcast or whatever, I don't want to talk about how he looks, but you know which one I'm talking about. I don't like to talk about real people's looks because I don't look like a prize chicken or anything, but the one with the long neck and the horse teeth, that guy's starting to get on my fucking nerves.
Long neck and the horse teeth.
Yeah, you know the one. That sounds real nasally when he talks, but I sent you that clip where he's like, Batman can never be funny. I hated in the Wonder Woman where he's tied up and he makes a joke. That took me way out of it. I'm like, what?
Huh. Yeah, I'm going to have to look back at that one. I don't remember it right off the bat.
And he says some of the wildest shit, like that the Batman's overrated and the Matt Reeves Batman and shit. And it's just like I had to stop watching. I had to scroll past all of their clips. Like, don't get me wrong, I love watching other people's podcast stuff sometimes, but damn it, man, that guy was rage baiting me so hard.
Yeah.
Oh, they're funny. They're funny, but I swear to God, he's doing it on purpose. He's rage baiting intentionally. It's pissing me off.
Nice. Wasn't there something else that you wanted to talk about besides Billy Dee Williams?
Billy Dee Williams is Batman is funny. The continuity is going to come up when we talk about Batman #8.
Oh yeah, you asked about Batman.
Oh, yeah. What's your favorite comic book ass movie that's not based on a comic book?
Oh God.
For instance, mine is Wild Wild West. It's not a comic book movie, but it sure as shit fucking feels like one.
That should be a comic book, yeah.
Well, so the original show that came out was more of a spy thriller thing, like a Wild West James Bond. And then the movie just kind of went way ridiculous with it. But it is the most comic book ass movie that's not based on a comic book. It's based on a TV show. And the TV show did spawn a comic book at one point, but it's not what the show's not based on it.
Right. The movie was before that, right? Yeah. Comic book ass movie not based on a comic book. I remember you asking this question, and I was like, I'm gonna be sure to.
You're gonna have it prepared, because I would even say like Mad Max almost feels like a comic book movie a lot.
I could think of a couple that are, if they were comic books, I would definitely read them.
Or like Men in Black. Again, another Will Smith thing.
Actually,
that's kind of funny.
I was thinking Men in Black. I was thinking
Kingsman.
I was thinking RoboCop.
RoboCop is a very fucking comic book. I was thinking. I mean, it has a comic book, but it wasn't based on.
It didn't start as that, right?
Yeah.
Oh shoot! I'm trying to think. I was just thinking of movies.
Kingsman was a comic book. Let me erase that from my mind. The Mask was a comic book. Kingsman was a comic book. 30 Days of Night was a comic book. I'm trying to think of things that. God, there's so many movies that are like Cowboys and Aliens was a comic book, but
right. I'm thinking of movies that, or trying to think of movies that either have like a specific like fantastical hero or setting or
Hancock.
Yeah,
and that's another Will Smith movie. That's 3 different. Bright is another Will Smith movie that kind of feels comic booky. Mystery Men. Oh, that was funny.
I would definitely read a Born Identity comic book.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Born Identity kind of gives those vibes in the movie, for sure. Like, I'm trying to think of just, like, more ridiculous-ass movie. My favorite one is Wild Wild West. They fight a giant spider at the end. It's a whole fucking thing. But,
oh, that's right. I forgot about the spider. I watched Wild Wild West once.
Yeah.
Huh.
Loveless's fucking goatee in it is ridiculous. I love it. I think wasn't that Jumper Chronicle, like those are very.
Oh, Jumper would be a fantastic. Yeah, I feel like Jumper is actually an underrated movie.
It is. It's absolutely
underrated. Yeah. I think I would stick to RoboCop or
RoboCop.
I know Terminator is a comic now because you're reading it, but it didn't start off as that.
Let's see what people in the comments. Let us know what movies you think are very comic booky without being based on comic books that are some of your favorites. Let us know. Interact with us. Talk to us. We're very lonely people.
Oh my God. How duh. The most I don't think it's based on a comic book, but Kick-Ass. It is literally
it's based on it. It is.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, Kick-Ass.
Because I knew Watchmen was.
Yeah, Kick-Ass and Scott Pilgrim are both based on
Yeah, I
graphic
knew
novel,
Scott Pilgrim
comic book.
was.
Yeah.
I thought about that too.
I think Push with Chris Evans, where he pushes things. You gotta get the hand.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's on the cover of the movie. It's like,
Yeah, I don't know.
he's got like
I'm
telekinesis
not a
or
big
something.
Chris Evans fan. Like, I mean, he's
Outside
okay.
of Captain America.
Yeah, I mean,
Not another teen movie.
it's just like, I don't know, like, I forget he was in that one too.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. He just seemed very like, yeah,
He's
Captain
funny.
America was fine, but I feel like if it wasn't for surrounding characters, it's like it would just be a nothing.
I liked him in Snowpiercer or whatever the fuck.
The Train, is that
The train movie,
Yeah.
the movie with the train, not the TV show one, the movie one. Unbreakable, Unbreakable with Sam Jackson and Burt. Nope, Die Hard. I can't remember his name. Bruce Willis. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Unbreakable.
Yeah.
And the various like continuing of those.
Or even, I mean, other like probably unconventional ideas. It's not a movie, but Breaking Bad, I would read that probably.
Sky High is a very comic book ass movie without being based on a comic book. It's got Kurt Russell.
I don't remember Sky.
It's kids
Universal
go to a high
Soldier.
school. Kids go to a high school with superpowers, and Bruce Campbell is the coach. And Kurt Russell's like the main superhero, and
it's a very My Hero like. Okay.
Oh yeah, it was My Hero before My Hero. It's the main kid has no powers, and then they slowly awaken over time. It's the exact same fucking thing.
My hot take on that is I really, similar to Lost, I enjoyed My Hero more when he didn't have any powers.
In the first 2 episodes?
Yeah, pretty much.
You liked Midoriya when he was fucking terrible and weird and had no powers?
Yeah.
And
that was the thing that got me. It's like, oh, this kid wants to be in this society of people with powers, but he doesn't. It was going to be
so he's like it was going to be an underdog outcast story. Yeah, and then he gets a power so powerful it breaks his fucking bones.
And the way that I draw the similarity to Lost is Lost was the best when they were fucking lost.
And it didn't turn out to be purgatory or hell or a dream or whatever.
Right. Yeah. And the same thing goes to what was it? Oh, Last Man on Earth. It was the best when he was the last man on Earth.
And then there's like 8 people that show up at some point. Yeah.
Yeah. I would have been okay with the random girl that they end up getting together, and then they end up having a falling out and whatever like that. That was, at that point I was okay with that, but then it's just like, come on, man, you're no longer the last man on Earth.
No, I feel exactly the same way about shit like that.
Yeah. Like, you had me on a premise and then you ruined it. Thank you.
The Last Samurai, Tom Cruise. Nope.
Oh yeah. Not the last. All right.
Oh man, that was good. That made me laugh.
You know what? Before we get into the books, that I want to talk about, I'm going to go ahead and do
this comic book podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to go ahead and do the top pulled books to get them out of the way, because
you wanted to talk about like our top books, but
yeah, we can get to that later.
We do that. We do that another day.
I still haven't 100% done that.
Yeah,
but
lazy bitch.
Exactly. The top pulled books for
Dork number 3.
Actually, it's not.
What? That's crazy.
Not.
Is Null number 3, 4, 5? Wow.
No.
What?
Oh, top 4 books, man. My bad. I did 4 instead of 5 to kind of go along with the graphic that I've been making for Instagram and all that, because it's room for 4, not 5. But yeah, Absolute Green Lantern, Transformers, Amazing Spider-Man, and Action Comics are
Transformers,
the top 4.
Really?
Yep, number 2.
Not Dork. Not
Nope.
Dork. Not Null. Number 4.
Nope.
Wow.
Nope, not at all. I thought this was a pretty wide range of books. We've got Marvel.
That is very different.
We got a little bit of everything. Marvel, DC. Was it? That's Image.
Can we? I guess we can talk about it since the whole universe is talking about it. This Spiral guy on Spider-Man, the Death Spiral dude or whatever the fuck his name. I haven't read the book, so I don't know his actual what he calls himself. But God bless that villain.
Why?
Because he killed Paul. Paul, aka the biggest piece of shit in Marvel Comics. Who literally trapped Mary Jane in another universe just to steal her away from Peter Parker, and then basically broke her walls down for 3 years, which was only 3 days in Peter Parker's reality, and ended up having 2 kids with her. And like, yeah, it's
okay.
Everybody. I think he's also had a hand in a couple of genocides, but Paul sucks, and now he's dead, and I think everybody can be happy about that.
I saw an article that was like Marvel killed off the worst villain ever, dude, or whatever, something along those lines, and that
the worst character.
Checks out.
Everybody hates Paul. Everybody hates Paul. It's awful. Mary Jane's also Venom. I'm glad we're finally getting a cover that shows her as Venom. That's cool.
Yeah, the gold and black.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's neat.
Funny. I didn't
fuck
know that.
Paul.
Gooner bait.
Whoa!
Let me tell you.
Whoa!
Let me tell you. I love how when we start
not the Halle Berry ass Catwoman.
When we start doing Gooner bait covers, there is nothing for the ladies.
Well, Bearded Spider-Man's pretty good.
Well, and the reason why I picked that is because I figured it's the most like sappy, like romance novel cover. Like
that's not really Gooner bait for the ladies. Sorry, ladies.
But it's
Robert's being sexist.
The whole thing is Gooner bait. Like what? But yeah,
he's assuming that Gooner bait for you is love stories instead of dudes with their shirts off.
Prove me wrong.
I will try.
I almost did a cover of Web of Venom, but it's just not. I was just stretching way too much for it. Like it's way easier to pick out Gooner bait for guys.
There's a Black Cat coming out with no Gooner bait covers, really?
Right? Yes.
What?
Like it's not exceptionally Gooner bait, but
no, I saw them. That's crazy.
Right.
No Iron Man shirtless. Wow.
Nope. I was genuinely surprised. No Spider-Man, no Superman or whatever with like abs or ass or whatever. There is a cover of a Spanish book that's like a black label or a red label that I almost picked. Dude. But it's like all bloodied and scarred up and all that. It's more of a guy action hero cover than Gooner.
I'm sorry, ladies. We'll find you a lumberjack next week. I promise.
Yeah, we just you need more representation is what you need.
This sucks. What the fuck? Sirens number 3.
Yeah, this is the only real Gooner bait Sirens. Like, I don't know, the A cover is kind of Gooner-ish too.
I think it's because everybody's just becoming asexual at this point. Sex no longer sells, so fuck it.
Well, I mean, judging by this cover of Sirens number 3, I'm going to say that's not incorrect. And we had basically porn last week for the guys, so
it was like, I mean, kind of.
I'm 100% sure there was camel too.
Oh my god.
Least
I don't know that the Poison Ivy 43, like 0% body fat and just all the muscle definition. Shaman
the
King.
Least pulled book.
Why does this look like some Judge Dredd shit?
Because it does look like some Judge Dredd shit. I also
I thought you were gonna be like, because the guy that did Judge Dredd did it.
I love how her armor has like the pieces of armor like directly like circling
for titties.
Over her tits.
Yeah. It's weird because her shoulder pad thing goes underneath it. And that doesn't make sense. It makes no sense.
This is pretty bad.
I'm
From
sorry. It's
Antarctic
only
Press.
a three book series too.
Yeah.
You didn't
I
have
guess
all
they
the
didn't
big
really
words
expect
on
it
it
to
this
go very
time.
long. Yeah, man.
That's cool.
And that book only has 25 pulls, so
Damn.
that's not popular at all.
But I mean, somebody must like it. At least 25 people.
Yeah, at least. And to be fair, like the sample size are the people that are on League of Comic Geeks, which is a popular site, a popular app, and the ones that specifically set up like their pull lists on it. So it's.
I have a surprise.
You have a surprise?
I have a surprise. I did not plan to get these until I thought, oh, he goes to conventions. I might try to take these with me. I got both Weird Al books. I got the world's finest Weird Al in the normal universe, and I got the Bizarro #1 where it's totally normal Al Yankovic with his briefcase of totally normal things.
I did not know that Weird Al had variants.
This is this is the Weird Al variant cover. This is World's Finest, and then Bizarro, and they got Bat Zorro, and
that's awesome.
And I really want him. I want Weird Al to sign this one so bad, just right here on the briefcase.
I'm sure,
and I want him to sign it, Alfred Yankovic. Like really, like a monogram on the fucking. I was like, I'm not getting World's Finest. I'm not getting Bizarro. And then I saw totally normal Al Yankovic, and I was like, And then I went over and I saw this one, and I was like, okay, I got to get both of them. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Wow,
just a weird fucking cover. It's so funny.
That's good.
I was so happy with my purchase.
That's good.
Dude, totally normal Al Yankovic fucking kills me.
It's pretty good.
That's Weird Al in the Bizarro world, I guess. But this apparently is like a new telling of the origin of Bizarro.
Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, this Bizarro #1, so
yeah, I flipped through it, or it's like I didn't even read that. Bizarro Year None is what the subtitle says.
Nice.
So that's neat.
That's pretty cool.
And then I bought this bad boy.
Yeah, we're gonna get to it. I want to save that one for like the second to last book that I talk about because I've got notes for that one.
You got notes. Notations.
Real quick.
I need to oil my fucking chair.
I'm not going to spend too much time on this one.
Batman.
But Absolute Green Lantern #12. Yeah. I'm probably pulling Green Lantern off of my pull list.
It sucked.
You know what? I'm not going to say it sucked because it currently has a very positive rating on League of Comic Geeks.
It sucked.
So it's probably just me. And that's out of 2,000 ratings. It's
so
probably
what's going on here
me.
On the cover? Is Hal Jordan a Pink Lantern now?
No. And honestly, part of the reason why I'm probably pulling it off of my pull list is because I couldn't possibly tell you what the fuck's going on in this book. It's just a lot of, I mean, a
lot of nonsense.
Tomar Ree, Mo faces down, or not Mo, Joe faces down the mighty obsidian beast. But how can she defeat this monster, and where did it come from?
That's random as fuck.
Hasn't
she been dealing with the Black Hand shit and everything? Like, why all of a sudden it's like new monster?
Well, the book before this, I forget his name. Oh, maybe
alien weird name. #4.
There's what's his name? Pierce or whatever. No.
The squirrel.
There's a guy
who
is in like a he's controlling this, and he's hunting down Sam and Joe, and I think that's Hal.
Man, Hal
and
looks like he's
he
12.
right. And it's just
I'm busy killing Joe What the fuck?
oh yeah,
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 and then
because
years ago. What?
yeah, it because oh that's right. So the guy that's controlling this, he's like I cannot remember his name, but he's some big bad guy with a lot of money and a whole crew of people around him. Um, he his vitals are going crazy. Like his blood pressure is up, his heart rate is up, and they're like, "You've got to disconnect, or it's just gonna, kill you. You're gonna have a
Doesn't
heart
she have
attack."
a
And
Green Lantern ring, though?
she does. She does.
Why is she
Why she
running?
doesn't use it, I don't know. Instead, they actually rely on Sam, who is like an FBI agent or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
to
her little pistol's
aim
going to really stop that thing.
her, but it does actually. And she says later on in the book, she's just like, I figure that it seems like it was actually being controlled by somebody. So, when you point a gun at them, it makes them flinch. I was betting on them flinching. And Joe's just like, yeah, but what if he didn't? And it's just like, well, I guess I would be dead. But you would have gotten away. Like,
okay. So we need Scott Snyder to come write Green Lantern too.
I just did not like this book at all. Yeah, there's a flashback to Joe sort of being remorseful and regretting getting married to Sam. But she can't take the ring off because it's her Green Lantern ring. I don't know why
Hal?
they're yeah, they're like best friends.
This was years ago. Before the okay.
This before the whole event and everything. That's the first page again. Yeah, it's just it's not no. I'm just
okay.
I'm not
weird.
interested at all at continuing this. So, and it could very well be just because I don't have a strong connection to Green Lantern as like a longtime fan. Jesus Christ, could you be more like?
Yeah, I could, but I really was trying to put the Oreos up. Yeah, no, I get that. I'm not a Wally West fan, so getting into this Flash comic is hard because I don't really care that much about Wally West. So I get that.
Okay, I was like, when were we talking about Flash again?
No, I feel that like what you're talking about Green Lantern. You're not having a strong connection to Green Lantern.
Yeah, and I don't know. You mentioned something a while back too about maybe I'm just not into spacey like astrological.
But it seems very grounded. Like it doesn't like it's
that's
still
the
on
part
Earth.
that I liked about it. I mean, I was okay with the little banter and strife between Joe and Sam. The whole like you're my ex and I left you, but I still have feelings for you. Kind of like drama, and then Hal being a dick and
I hate shit like that. Just go fight supervillains. I don't give a fuck about your family drama.
I dug it.
I'll go watch ER if I want that. I don't fucking
ER.
I'll go watch some Grey's Anatomy. Fucking I don't need
ER.
Yeah.
Out of all possible.
The only dramatic things I can think of are all hospital related. Grey's Anatomy, ER,
I mean, sure,
Scrubs.
Scrubs isn't very drama.
It's so drama. It ends with a sad song every other episode. That shit's drama as fuck. Night Rescue 911.
Reno 911.
No, the rescue. No, Reno 911.
Yeah, it is. So, book number 2 I wanted to talk about briefly was much, much better than Green Lantern, in my opinion.
Just FYI, guys, I didn't read anything this week. It's all
because
Robert.
He's a punk.
Cyclops.
Yes, Cyclops number 2. This book.
I'm a punk. I just didn't have anything come out that I wanted.
You're a punk. Okay. I dig the cover though. Cyclops number 2. It picks up. It starts off. He's still in the woods. His plane got shot down by Reapers, and he runs into this girl named May. She's escaped from this compound that the Reapers have, where they've kind of like gathered a bunch of mutants to use as like slave labor and whatnot. Very Arcadia-esque, and various other storylines. But Cyclops in the wreck kind of gets knocked out. His visor is like all busted up and stuff. And it has some issues I wanted to ask you about. First off, I thought May's character was kind of cool. Apparently she has like superhero strength, but it kind of goes away if she is scared. She mentions it has something to do with her cortisol levels. I was like, okay.
That's kind of cool.
Adds a little difference to it. Yeah.
I wrote a character like what the exact
nice
cause of the strength was, but that reminds me.
His visor is busted.
Okay.
So that tells me that he can't open his eyes. And that informs everyone else in the book as well that he can't open his eyes because like the Reapers and the people behind that have but in pieces, shattered.
Oh.
So I'm gonna pull this screenshot up. The way they get by with it is very weird to me. They cover his eyes with a bandana.
Okay.
And there is I didn't get it, but there is a panel where it shows kind of like a red circle, like where his eyes are. And I'm like, what is this fabric? And why is it?
So he opens his eyes underneath the fabric and it doesn't
I can only assume so. Why else would he have the bandana on so he doesn't have to focus on closing his eyes all the time?
I think that's more of like a light reflecting thing. Like you don't want like anything to, because sometimes, I don't know if you ever walked around with your eyes closed like an autistic person like I am, but
sure, sometimes
it can be like when light hits it just right, it kind of irritates and makes you want to open it. So maybe that's just a way of them ensuring that he stays in darkness.
Not the reason why he has this bandana on. He has it on because his visor is broken all to hell and back.
It could be a psychological thing that they're hinting at, that Cyclops' whole control over his power is psychological, and keeping him in the dark is what keeps
I really
do
think this is another case of you kind of like reading between the lines. Blocking his eyes.
I think it's just magic fabric.
I mean, that seems to be realistic, but then it's like, why?
That does seem really dumb. I think it's also the way for the artist to cop out and not have to draw closed eyes for every panel.
But wouldn't the bandana be more like
one stroke?
That's clearly not one stroke.
It's one stroke and then some shading and then lines added in.
You're 2 lines away from drawing closed eyes. I mean,
closed eyes and eyebrows and the whole 9.
I don't get it. But overall, I thought the book was good.
Put it out there. Put it on the internet. Put it on Reddit. How does this bandana? I want to see the Reddit response. How does Cyclops' bandana?
You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to go talk about X-Men specific subreddit.
Yeah, go to a sub. Hey, we had an interesting.
What's happening here?
What's happening with Cyclops' fucking bullshit? Maybe he can control it at this stage. I don't know what stage Cyclops is.
No, he specifically says he can't control it without his visor.
Oh well, then that's fucking
his sunglasses.
Stupid.
And there's a whole thing in it where he is like, I need to get back to where the Quinjet crashed because I have another pair there.
I want to be very honest too. I have always hated his sunglasses, especially when they're not like wraparound or have nothing on the side.
Because why doesn't it just shoot out the side or something like that?
Yeah, if it's not up on his face, how is it not just?
Yeah,
I'm assuming it's coming out as a beam and reflecting back or whatever, just constantly. But like,
and if that's
blast,
the case,
like it should be going everywhere.
Reflected back, why isn't his head exploding?
I guess he can contain it. I don't know how. Maybe the crystal absorbs it. I don't fucking know. Whatever, dude.
I think we're
Cyclops
getting back
is...
into Grant Morris's
We're
comment
asking
about
stupid questions.
too much about it.
We're asking stupid fucking questions. That's the problem.
Thinking too hard about it.
Oh man, why does Cyclops not see? So dumb.
It is dumb, man.
Man, if Professor Xavier is such a strong telepath, why can't he make himself walk? Why does he float around in a wheelchair? It's dumb.
That's a damn good question.
Well, he does it in one of the
In
fucking
my opinion.
terrible movies in Fox, the Age of Apocalypse. He's like walking himself around. I'm just like, dude, you just got crippled up 2 movies ago. Why are you just like, God, Fox doesn't want. There's 2 things Fox never wanted. They never wanted Xavier bald, and they didn't want him in a wheelchair. And it's like those are the 2 main things that he is. And you kept taking. You had James McAvoy have hair for 4 movies before you shaved him at the end of the last one.
That's good.
And he shaved it. He wasn't just naturally bald. So, fuck. So stupid. Oh.
All right. The next one I wanted to talk about is Daredevil. So do you want to get your blind bag?
Get my book.
You want to?
I
You
got
have
the
not
blind bag.
opened this blind bag, right?
I have not. You can see. You
Okay.
can still sealed
I
in
was
the
hoping to
packaging.
try to do a little bit of thing.
Yeah.
There we go.
Still sealed. This was neat because at the store, they were like, "Do you want to open it now?" Like at the register, so many people were buying. They had tons of these, and people were like pulling them, trying to find like a rare. I guess there's a ultra rare mystery cover in here.
Sure.
Oh, these are all the different ones it could be, I guess.
Okay.
And then ultra rare mystery covers, which I don't know what those are because I did no research. So
Nice.
I'm afraid it's like a fucking trading card package, but like 20 times bigger.
You should definitely get a pair of scissors to open it up.
Well, I already fucking tore it, so who gives a shit? This is the flimsiest ass fucking wrapping paper.
That's probably on purpose.
Yeah. All right.
I like the little cover over the cover.
Yeah.
For everyone who's just listening, Paul's
Justice is
doing a
blind.
blind bag of Daredevil
So
number 1.
I
just
got this like
You should
paper,
watch this on YouTube.
papery cover,
Right.
and I got the white one.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
You got the white, just the blank ass white one.
Yeah, the LG whatever. Hold on, I can't. LGY number 688 variant.
Very cool.
All bleed art. My system is so okay.
Yeah, just the
There's
blank
some-
variant.
Yeah. So I got the
Oh,
white
it does
one.
have like the here.
The
I'm gonna
lines
put it up
in
on
it.
the screen too.
Yeah,
That's very cool.
that's pretty neat, man. I'm gonna keep this
I
like
like
papery cover too.
Yeah, I have one too.
Cool shit.
So
Oh, nice.
this is the cover you got.
I got that. That's like the only all white one I have. I
You
have
didn't
an
get an
all-
all white of the
I got an
Batman,
all-
Absolute Batman.
No, I sent that to you.
Oh, I thought you got one too.
No, I sent that one to you. That was the Batman Day one, and I sent that to you. And then I
Yeah.
got an all black Null, but this is the first all white one I have. So
That's cool.
that's neat. And I'll hide it behind
so-
the paper cover. You saw
Daredevil
it here,
number
folks.
1. Yeah. Daredevil number 1.
Yeah.
I want
I
to
haven't read it.
preface this by saying that I have never read Daredevil. I
Okay.
seem to remember seeing the Ben
devil
Affleck movie,
out.
but I've never like paid attention to it.
That's weird.
It was,
you being such a
was-
big Kevin Smith fan too.
yeah. I mean, the same thing kind of goes for Green Arrow, and he was a big Green Arrow. I'm getting more into it, but so a friend of mine at work, shout out Seth if you're watching this,
You like Frank
gave
Miller
me-
too, right?
Yeah.
God, there's so much good Daredevil you need to read.
Right. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. He
What
suggested
the
that Seth
fuck?
suggested reading what was it Daredevil Yellow for
Yeah,
like an origins and whatever. But
yeah,
anyways,
yeah.
that's beside the point.
I know.
Um.
Just say, Daredevil's a
Right.
great character. I love
So
Daredevil. He's one of my favorite
this
ones.
is my first
Top 10.
example of like reading a Daredevil book, and I just want to start by saying it 100% is going on the pull list. I'm adding
Yeah.
it Wednesday. It is
Was it that
going
cool?
on the pull list. I absolutely love this book. It does not start off as an origin. It's pretty much just picking up wherever the story kind
Daredevil
of
and Punisher
was.
left off, probably.
There wasn't even any Punisher.
But that was
There
the
was.
last, I think, Daredevil book was Daredevil and Punisher. Because I got the Knoll one on my wall.
Well, I guess it might be just like Daredevil, like mainline, maybe not like a
Oh.
subtitle. But anyways, there was just some really cool stuff in it. I had some screenshots, but I didn't save them for this one because I was just screenshot happy this week. But the way they open the book
When
is
you get a
really
projector.
cool.
I just flipped it open. It was like somebody beating the shit out of him or something. Is my book different? Did I not get Daredevil number 1? It's
I'm pretty sure you did. No, you definitely did. But the way that the book opens up is right here. It's set in Hell's Kitchen, of course, but it describes how he's able to navigate the world, and the way that it describes it is very, very cool to me. Like there is a moment where it says, raindrops show the direction that a guy is facing.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's cool. Like very sonar like, almost like a whale or a dolphin or something like that. He mentions that he can hear when somebody is about to pull a gun because of how the metal like rubs against the fabric of the holster, and like it was just very, very cool, and the way that it was written, and the way oh yeah, actually in this screenshot it says every heartbeat, every breath, a single rain droplet can tell me which way a man is facing.
Dude, bro
And
punches through the windshield too. Like the fuck.
yeah, he does.
I guess because he
And I
can
was
find like weak
damn.
points through sound or what.
I mean, that's
But this
that's
is
even
how.
cooler.
This is the first page. Is where like the weird dude is standing over him, and he's like, "The hand that offers peace may strike first, and he who looks without sight will see too much." And then there's like an apocalyptic New York, like.
Yeah, I think that was the first page as well on mine. I could be wrong.
Okay,
but
I was like, when you said it open, I was like, we got 2 different books then, dog.
But no, I mean this is it. In he pretty much just takes out this gang. Yeah, I can hear the gun being drawn, metal against fabric, before he even has a chance to take aim.
Yeah, there's a lot of inner monologue in this. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like
there
him,
is.
Him
And
describing.
honestly, if I were Daredevil, I would probably have a lot of inner monologue as well.
But
I like it because it sets
he's blind.
Right. But I mean, you're kind of, I don't know, I'd be left to my
He
thoughts.
is kind of
in
that way. He is a lot like the opposite of Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man talks out loud to himself and narrates himself.
Right.
And Daredevil does it too, but in his head. And I think that's kind
of fun. Daredevil, or Matt Murdock, he's a very like, I would imagine being a lawyer is going to be very like thought driven, very like inner monologue, very analytical, but like not letting people sort of know what your thoughts are.
Oh man,
but
I love this note from the editor or whatever, where he calls the fans of Daredevil hornheads. It's kind of
okay.
Funny. He's like, "Hello, hornheads. Editor Devin Lewis reporting to you live in print from Marvel HQ." That's pretty funny.
That's pretty good.
That's good. That's cool though. Like it goes.
It goes
like
from that scene where he like takes out the the carjackers, and it goes into him being Matt Murdock. And in this issue, in this run for Daredevil, he's a little bit on the older side. He's an adjunct professor at Empire State. I'm getting there.
Okay.
He's not a practicing lawyer. It doesn't specifically say why.
I don't like it.
But he's teaching law at this university, and it was...
Dude, I don't like it. I like him as a lawyer.
He is a lawyer,
He's not a lawyer. He's a professor.
They're would you listen to me? They're getting into like building up to it because he meets... Oh, I guess it doesn't get that far. He meets what's her name? This girl named Sari Ellison, which I guess is introduced in this series. She's another professor that has a class like right after him, and he introduces himself, and she's just like, "Oh yeah, I know who you are. I know that you're lawyer of mayor. You're a defense attorney.
Mayor, I missed that one.
And you you're a lawyer with quote periodic tabloid subject, or you are a periodic tabloid subject and like controversial subject." So, and later on in the book, it talks about his relationship with somebody, I forget his name, is the reason why he has this job. It comes across like something happened and no law firms want him, or he's having a hard time finding work as a lawyer, so he has to find something. I was about to say, he had his own
independent firm before.
Right. So something happened and nobody wanted him as a lawyer is what I'm picking up on. And I think that's going to be part of like the personal side of this run, and like him either coming back to that or resolving that in some way.
I don't like it.
I like it. I like it. Fuck you.
I don't like that. It's kind of like I don't like the Marvel Rivals version of him, where he's like gone to Asia and fought a demon inside, and now he like a literal demon inside of him. And it's like, I want him to be a lawyer. Stop. What is this nonsense?
He still is just not practicing in this very moment. But I have a sneaking suspicion it's going to be a big pull still.
I think the thing about it was like he was upholding his own justice at night, usually protecting his clients. And I don't know, there was just something like that connection back to law and everything, and being a lawyer. But being a professor, I'm just like, oh my god, he's gonna stop kids from underage drinking? Like, fucking who cares? Shut up, Matt.
I mean, but they're like, we just haven't we haven't got that far yet. We're just now being introduced to the idea that something happened that made him have to, because he's very much not happy with this position. He's very much like in the I just need to do something.
I went to school for 12 years and this is where I'm back. I'm back at school. Fuck.
Right. Exactly. But later on, so this book is very much like two-sided as well. Like he's got this building up for his like private side, his Matt Murdock side, and then because there's a little bit of not contention, but a little like love-hate thing with this Sari Ellison person, and then the Omen shows up on the Daredevil side of his life and in his apartment, and Omen's like, I'm looking for Matt Murdock. I need to tell him that he's going to die.
I did flip and they end up fighting. And I saw the face Matt made in the shadows. I was like, oh, that's so cool. That looked good.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, who are you?
Yeah. Because he wasn't expecting
who are you?
Apartment. Right. Exactly. And he's just like, well, this is a bit of a concern because whoever this person is knows him, doesn't know that he's Daredevil.
So they do the Bat Fractions thing where Joker's like, Bruce Wayne's going to die. And
yeah, but then he says Bruce, like he knows that he has the connections. Either way, I thought for a book that had minimal action or whatever to it, and kind of setting up a story, setting up a new run. And for somebody who's never read Daredevil before, I thought this was a fantastic book. So I don't care if you liked it or not.
Just flipping through it kind of reminds me of dude, I'm fucking tired. I worked all day yesterday. I worked till last night, and
I worked 13 hours yesterday.
If you are a snooty ass person that leaves their dogs at boarding facilities and you are shitty to the people there, fuck you. How about that? How about you go fuck yourself? Because I'm getting tired of it. There's no call for it.
Well,
it's like,
you do work at a pet resort.
My dog pooped today, and it's like, okay, I don't care. That's what dogs do, man. My dog had diarrhea after we picked him up after leaving him there for 3.5 weeks. Probably because he's stressed the fuck out. You left him there for 3.5 weeks, you dildo. It just drives me nuts, man. I was like, well, why can't my dog stay here anymore? Because he's 16 and he has bumps and lumps that open up and are prone to infection. And we are not qualified to deal with that.
Also, could you imagine the impending lawsuits and whatnot that they would bring on you? Every single person that uses your facility 100% has a lawyer in their back pocket.
They're like, all right, your total today is $2,468. Okay, just use card on file.
Yeah, and just
bitch, what?
Whatever. I'll get my points.
It's like you got enough points to get $75 off. Do you want to use that? I'm like, no, I'll save it.
Yeah, whatever.
What?
Yeah, $75 off. I'll take it. Shit.
Oh my god.
The last book I wanted to talk about, Bat Fractions. This 10 out of 10, fantastic book, absolutely amazing. This right here solidifies my involvement with this run right now. I am chomping at the bit for issue number 9.
This is where Jokey Batman is too.
Fucking love this book. I love it.
How does Alan Scott work into it? Alan Scott.
So
whatever.
I'm glad you asked that. I'll just go ahead and set it up. We already know in the story that Vandal Savage is police commissioner. This book...
That's him about to grab Poison Ivy's ass right there on the cover.
This book starts off with him coming to meet Mayor
with these faces.
It's like 3 different stories sort of going on.
Yeah, but the faces are just some uncanny valley looking shit right here.
Right. Anywho, so this is like page number. Well, I don't know what it was, but anyways, so Vandal Savage is coming to visit Mayor Pamela Isley.
Okay. So that part's where I'm kind of at contention.
Okay.
Where does this fall in the mainline continuity of DC? Because in Poison Ivy 43, she is mayor.
Okay.
Or in 42, she becomes mayor and has to end her relationship with Harley to be mayor.
Interesting.
And then I wonder, okay, so if Poison Ivy standalone book, which is on 43, is in the same continuity as Bat Fractions, which is number 8, where does that leave Detective Comics, Batman and Robin, Harley Quinn, and Poison Ivy, Sirens?
But
like,
just like when they showed the Joker in Bat Fractions, they make reference to, or they do panels that show past Joker. In this,
so that's what I'm wondering.
Past Poison Ivy.
Is the Bat Fractions universe just all universes collided onto one kind of thing, or is this like part?
I mean, that kind of makes sense because this is mainline Batman. This is
the mainline Batman. So what is the fuck is Detective Comics then?
A Detective Comics.
And obviously Arcadia doesn't take place in this like string of things.
Yeah, that's a whole different universe as well, a whole different storyline. Yeah.
So
yeah, it's comics be comicking, dude.
I know comic be comicking, but like I just want to know which books are all connected. Obviously, Poison Ivy and Bat Fractions are connected, but
Right.
like, what else? And what does that mean for Detective Comics? What does that mean for?
I don't know. Personally, I would be a fan of them ending Detective Comics because it's like a 1,000 whatever, and it's whatever. I'm sure people are still collecting it, obviously, but
he was wearing some kind of fucking. So is World's Finest Bat Fractions Batman, or is it Detective Comics Batman, or is it Batman and Robin Batman, or is it Arcadia Batman?
Is probably a 5th or 6th version of Batman. Because Bat Fractions, Arcadia, Absolute, DC, KO,
and then how does
Detective
DC
Comics
KO fit into this at all? Like,
they're, as far as I know, they're all different. Which is weird because obviously Absolute Batman and DC KO Batman cross paths.
I'm getting so pissed off.
Comic book be comic booking, dude. But
anyway, they are like over 1,000. Yeah, continue with the Alan Grant Scott, whatever the fuck Green Lantern's name is. Alan Grant Scott.
Alan Grant Scott.
Alan something. Yeah,
it's Alan Scott, but okay.
Thank you.
So the book opens up with Alan Scott pretty much being mugged by the Axe Clan or Axe Gang, which was.
Let me ask you a question, old man.
Yeah. And he's just like, you probably don't want to do this. And they're like, whatever, give me the ring too. And he proceeds to beat the shit out of them. And the whole time what's funny is Batman is watching. Oh yeah, there it is. So he starts clapping. And Alan Scott's like, you just up there watching the whole time? Those guys could have gotten the drop on me. And he's like, no, they couldn't. You're Alan Scott, the original Green Lantern. So we have continuity there.
No. Because also, we've got Huntress, Jason Todd.
We're getting there. Don't get ahead of me. Don't get ahead of me.
It's on the top page. You're getting ahead. You're on the bottom page. Okay.
You asked me about Alan Scott, not about the flow of the story.
Oh.
Anyways,
I will go whatever flow I want. I cut the river divides. Fuck you.
Fine. All right. Here, let's do this then. You want me to?
Continue with Alan Scott. I want to know what the fuck's going on. Why does he know the original Green Lantern?
So, previously in this storyline, Vandal Savage has made it very apparent that he wants all of GCPD to basically have war against Batman and just do everything that they can to take them down and to bring them, quote, to justice. Like the GCPD does every 10 years or so. Because he's a vigilante, he's technically outside the law and all that. But what happens here and what brings Alan Scott into the mix is Batman asks him for coffee. And that is where this comes from.
The coffee.
The best possible panel in all of comic books to me.
What? Because I like coffee? So Batman likes coffee. Tell the world.
Just before this, the panel, Alan Scott is asking him, like, it's not every day that, or he's like, I thought you were going to ask me to coffee to talk about business. And it was like a very like Alan Scott and Bruce Wayne type conversation. And that's when Batman's just like, what? I like coffee.
So this is interesting because there is a scene like this in the animated series or in an animated movie or something where Batman and Gordon sit down for coffee once a year for like New Year's or Christmas or whatever.
I know what you're talking about. Well, in Scott's like, why are we doing this? Like, could you imagine seeing Batman just chilling in a diner eating or drinking coffee, and he says that he does it to let people know that they're not forgotten, that he is among them, and he is has every reason to also hope that that Gotham turns better.
That's cool.
But he specifically, it's also
this also reminds me. I feel like it's also Scott Snyder that did this one, but it was Aquaman when they did Rebirth or New 52 or whatever. The very first panel, well, no, the Deep is in that, but when it first shows Aquaman, he goes to sit down, full costume, Trident, goes to sit down in a seafood restaurant.
Oh, yeah. I
and
remember
people are bewildered by it,
right.
But it reminds me of that a little bit too.
Yeah, I could see that. But he asks Scott to come to Gotham specifically because Scott has beaten Vandal Savage before, and Batman's like, I need some input, I need some insight, and Alan Scott's like,
how hard
what are you
do I
talking
have
about?
To punch him?
right. He's like, what are you talking about? You've beaten him before. And Batman's like, no, I wasn't there. It was you and like the rest of the gang, but I wasn't.
Gang.
And Green Lantern's like, no, it was your plan. Like, you're the one that pointed out his weaknesses. You're the one that could figure him out. You've got this, but you need to definitely take care of it sooner rather than later.
So Batman doesn't remember?
This whole, well, I guess he just had to have that perspective pointed out. I guess he just didn't, or maybe he just wanted to find a way to introduce Green Lantern into the fold.
Well, so that's another thing is like, I was looking on League of Comicbook Geeks, that Bat Fractions falls under the blue and gray era of Batman, or the new blue and gray, which encompasses like Batman, the Bat Fractions, very specific issues of Detective Comics, including 1101 through 1106, DCKO, Green Lantern number 30, the Batman Deadpool crossover, Night Fight, Nightwing number 137 specifically. Don't know why. And Poison Ivy 48 through 49, and Batgirl 23 to 24. So it just seems like, I don't know, it's like a lot has been going on, like Batman scattered across the cosmos here. But if this is the same Batman from Night Fight, I mean, it could be that like his memories are all kinds of fucking jumbled up and shit. Like maybe he doesn't remember.
I mean, that's very,
but the fact
very
that he
possible.
remembers that Alan Scott beat Vandal Savage when he was part of the like Justice Friends of Society or whatever the fuck their goddamn name is.
Right.
Like, that was a long goddamn time ago.
Right. I mean, and they even mentioned, they're like, well, Batman is under the assumption that Savage is doing all of this, becoming police commissioner and all that, specifically seeking revenge. And they say that because they feel like Gotham is way too small for what he normally does. They're like, you know, he's been around for centuries. Dude, he's 50,000 years or so. He's always had very grandiose.
He was a caveman.
Very like multi-dimensional, multi-galaxy type storylines.
Or the world.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And he is just like, why Gotham? Why? I
will laugh my ass off if Vandal's just wanting to be a good guy.
And he's 100% not.
And there's no like secret agenda.
He is like on the surface, but he's very much like he has an absolute hard on to take down Batman.
Yeah, but it seems like in that other panel you had up there when he's approaching Ivy, it's like he would know she's a villain, but he's still speaking as a commissioner to a mayor. Like they're taking justice in their own hands.
Right, they both are. They as a matter of fact, let's see.
But like,
yeah. But since I want to know how the fuck she got elected. Hold on. She asks him about Project or no, Operation Peregrine, which specifically declares war on the Bat Gang. And she says that she found it buried with all the other proposals my predecessor found too, quote, radical. But since I've been elected on a platform defined by radical transformation, I had questions. Namely, why should this office make it official policy for Gotham City to declare war on Batman? And Vandal Savage goes into this whole, like, you and I are cut from the same cloth. Like, he doesn't say we're both bad guys, but he says we're both bad guys.
So that's so weird to me too, that it feels like memory is a big problem in Bat Fraction's run so far. Like, it keeps coming up. Like, there's no way in anyone in Gotham would have elected Pamela Isley to be mayor. That just wouldn't happen.
Especially with the fact that she's been a bad guy.
She's been a terrorist on the city for years.
Right.
Vandal Savage, I can see sneaking in, but Pamela Isley being mayor is so fucking left field. Like, I just don't. I think I kind of get it. Like, maybe they're making some kind of reference to, like, oh, the president is a fucking felon, so Gotham mayor has got to be crazy. But it's also, she's certifiably insane. She's been she's been committed multiple times. She's a terrorist. She's a mutant. Like, she's
right.
And then, like, and you put her in charge, and she's like an Omega level threat in the watchtowers, like logs and shit. Like, the Justice League has to contain her often.
Yeah. But it seems like like on the surface, it would seem like she's kind of, for lack of better words, and don't pardon the pun, turned over a new leaf.
New leaf, yeah. I knew you were gonna say that bullshit. But my thing is, to go back, is like memory. It just seems like Batman didn't remember that he's the one that took down Vandal Savage. Batman, Joker got all of his memory. He remembers everything, and it seems to tie, like, it seems like somebody's been fucking with memory in this era of Batman, but I could be wrong. It just feels,
I mean,
like, how could people of Gotham forget that Pamela Isley did everything she did to swear her?
Maybe it is something that has to spawn from DCKO and Darkseid, like, rewriting. It just seems like it and whatnot
keeps coming up. Is my thing,
right?
Like,
well, yeah, I mean,
also Nightwing's little Jerry curl there is pretty fun, or whatever that is behind him. I can't tell.
So it actually that kind of brings up what I was wanting to talk about next. I mean, so this is, Pamela's asked about
the cult-like gang of acolytes,
right, anarchists that act in his name, because he's including everybody except that's around Batman.
God,
impede
so
the very
Robins.
transformation the people of Gotham elected you to enact by eroding their good faith and justice. So
I think it's those photos.
I mean, because it's the police files that they've been building against the Bat Gang.
Also, this implies that Jason hasn't died yet.
Right. Well, that's the other thing that I was going to bring up, because in the previous issue, when he's talking to Joker, that's part of the memories. That's part of the, like,
but like, there's no Red Hood here. Like, looking at this, that Robin, that's Jason Todd Robin. I can tell from the sleeve, and it's really bad that I can tell that. But the Nightwing, that's two pictures of Nightwing up there, because that's his red suit with the red lenses. You got Huntress,
right?
And this has to be Jason Todd Robin.
Two Batwomen or Batgirls.
You got Batgirl and you got Cassandra Cain and Barbara, but, like, I don't know what Jason's doing down here in a red and black suit. That looks weird.
Well,
this might also be Dick Grayson. This might not even be Jason. This might be Dick Grayson before he was Nightwing, and they just don't know.
But Nightwing is up there too. Oh, maybe they have two separate files on Dick and don't know it.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, because Red Hood.
But my thought is that at the beginning of this season, or at this run, right? That's what it feels like. You have Jason and Damian both in the position of being Robin, of being. So I was wondering if maybe it's Jason, that Dick is Nightwing, Jason is Robin, and then Damian is Red Robin. But
That's in Bat
why
Fractions?
Yeah, because Jason
Did I
left
miss
to
that in the
go
first
with
issue?
Bernard and all that. First issue. I mean, it's been a build up.
First
Like the
issue is
first like
just
4 or
him
5
and
issues.
I didn't remember any of them being in the first issue. I thought it was just Croc in the first issue, like
I
him
don't think
dealing with
has-
Croc. Which
has
that was
Croc
another
been
thing,
in
like the
it?
way Croc's mentality is in the first issue. It touches on memory again. Now, see, that's Tim on the cover. That's Tim's
Yeah,
suit.
but this is Tim, and then this is Damien washing the
okay.
car.
So Jason's dead.
Oh yeah, that is Tim. Okay, so
Also,
yeah,
he's just washing the Batmobile out on the front lawn.
we talked about this. We talked about that. Yes, that's a thing.
Did we?
Yes. Yes,
I
we
don't
did.
think we did. That's so insane.
We did.
Just 0 drones fly over Wayne Manor.
Right, exactly. There's no Google satellite or whatever. There's like Batmobile is parked suspiciously behind Wayne Manor. What the hell? But yeah, so
it's under an awning. It's fine.
So I guess in this case, Robin is Tim, Red Robin is Damien, Nightwing is Dick,
Probably.
and maybe that is Red Hood with the red mask thing.
No, that's the Jerry Curl. That's Nightwing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Huntress, which Huntress we haven't even
I think which Huntress is it? Bruce Wayne's daughter Huntress, or is it Falcone's daughter Huntress, or whoever the fuck crime lord bore the child? So
right. Honestly, the fact the Cassandra Cain Batgirl and Barbara Batgirl is like what?
Yeah, 2 Batgirls. Yeah, and is this after Joker's Killing Joke, or is this before, or like did that happen? Or?
I mean, it's well after. If everything is in like the way that I assume it is
that was my question earlier about the continuity. It just seems like the Bat Fractions continuity, because it's new, it feels like it should be its own like standalone thing with making references to the past. But at the same time, there are other books going on alongside of it that keep referencing back into this. Like Poison Ivy being mayor. So I'm trying to find where shit lies, because it's like, what should people be reading if they want to read Batman? Should they also be reading Detective Comics? Should they also be reading Poison Ivy? Should they be reading Nightwing?
Honestly, dude, at this point, I've just, whenever anybody says that, I've sincerely just been like, if you're not reading Absolute Batman, read this Batman.
Just read Absolute Batman.
If you want something with like a little bit of like mainline continuity, sort of. Other than that, just find a story arc and start.
So another thing that came out this week, I didn't get it, but speaking of Absolute Batman, Mad About DC. So Mad Magazine did
yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
they did a thing, and they did Absolute Condiment King. And he bathes in a tub of like sriracha, and then it's the best shit ever. But the title of the story is called Absolute Cash In, and I think that's really fucking funny. But just making fun of Absolute Batman entirely. I wanted to talk to you about it because you love Condiment King so much, and
for the record, I do not love Condiment King that much. Or so much.
So they were doing Absolute Condiment King, and it's like his parents were killed by a condiment truck, and like this wizard promises him absolute power of all condiments, and then he explodes. And then Batman shows up in the doorway and it's like, am I supposed to fight the puddles, or I have no idea. It's the best shit ever. Absolute Condiment King.
That's so dumb.
God, they kill him immediately. But whoever drew this stuff, it's this face, man.
Right.
It is time. I have issued a challenge, and Gotham's hero is on his way here.
Yeah. I love this little this little
the
thing
sriracha.
from it with the mad kid or whatever cover as Absolute Batman.
Yeah.
I said, dude, I'll pull it up. Yeah.
Oh,
Is
man.
it?
Oh,
Did we really need another hot take on Absolute whatever, or is this just
Oh,
another
man.
case of a freelance cartoonist who grew up reading Mad Magazine?
It's so funny. Apparently Scott Snyder did a lot of these things. Like he is part of the Mad Absolute bullshit. Also,
I
this
mean,
was
but you know
Scotty
that I love
Young
that.
who drew this, by the way.
Right.
Which,
I love that.
yeah.
If you
Scotty Young
can
does
if you can
a lot
sort of
stuff.
make fun of yourself, that's the best.
Yeah, it's like
If
Ryan
anything, that
Seacrest.
supports your work even more. Hopefully, it brings more people to the fold.
Yeah, Scotty Young does the I Hate Fairyland. I got his work mixed up with Brett, whatever, the guy who does Dork. Their shit's very similar.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think, but Scotty Young does a lot of good. He does all the chibi variant covers too. There was a Rogue one that came out not too long ago. It's really good. But yeah, no, man, that's awesome. I almost forgot to talk about Absolute Condiment King. That would have been a betrayal to myself and you and our audience, our beautiful audience that deserve to know about Absolute Condiment King bathing in a bathtub of sriracha and how much it burns.
So bad.
Oh man, I really hope they do an Absolute Condiment King. I fucking need it.
They are not going to do an Absolute Condiment King. There's so many more villains to do before you get to Condiment King.
He's not that far down the list though, man. Like,
he's pretty far. They still need to do more with Freeze. They still have to do Scarecrow, even though we're going to get that.
In the next exciting issue.
No. Where's Zaz? Calendar Man before we get to that.
You put Calendar Man above Condiment King is crazy.
Absolutely.
He doesn't do anything.
Oh, and what does Condiment King? Oh, that's right, because nobody's done anything with him since 1968.
Mustard and ketchup. No, that's not true. He's in the Batman animated series.
For 3 seconds, long enough to be written off the show.
No.
So much so that I thought that it was a joke and that somebody was like just being dumb in Gotham.
What about
was like, I think I'm going to dress up. No, Clock King is way down there too.
Clock King had his own episode of
not as much as Clock King, but we need an dude. Absolute Mad Hatter would go pretty hard.
He's just a big hat.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolute Mad Hatter. He's his hat's like down to here. You can't even see his chin.
Oh
yeah, your tattoo. Yeah. You got a Batman tattoo, and then I made him depressed. Yeah, because he forgot Joker on his fucking.
No, I just ran out of time, and the artist had another client to get to. Because we started geeking out about games and Batman and such in comics. It was a good time. I'm getting it colored and shaded too, like in less than a month.
I've got no time.
But yeah.
0.
I felt like this was a good episode. I knew I was going to be coming in with a lot of info, a lot of stuff, a lot of things to talk about. But
yeah, it was long. We've been here all day.
All day. Almost 2 hours. But anyways.
I know. I got to do laundry.
Fuck, I do too. If you've made it this far, thank you very much. Not. Be sure to subscribe. We are we're going to do the giveaway at 50 people, 50 subscribers on YouTube at youtube.com. PullParty podcast.
Yeah, man. Jamming.
Cool.
Yeah. Sounds great, Robert. I'm glad you had fun this week.
Yeah, I did, dude. I was on it, which is funny too because work was not fun at all. Work sucked.
But I only have one book coming out this week. I have Noel and Dork, and that's it. It is a sparse couple of weeks, man. I've already have like nothing coming out.
I don't remember what I have coming out this week, actually.
I think Deathstroke comes out in 2 weeks, though, like the same day as Absolute Batman 19.
I've got 3 books because I have not officially taken Green Lantern off the list, so maybe 2 books. But that's Sirens and G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe. Yeah, your G.I. Joe book should be in Wednesday.
Ooh, that's going to be awesome.
And then you can show them off on the podcast next week.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Anyways, well, have fun. Like and subscribe. Listen anywhere you listen to your podcasts. And to be continued.
Listen to my silky, buttery, smooth voice in your
that's
ear
right. We haven't done podcast voice in a while.
Yeah, but I did that from really far away.
I did do that from really far away.
Yeah.
Podcast voice.
Podcast voice. You guys gotta put our buttery voice in your oily ear hole and enjoy serendipitously through LimeWire or wherever.
I don't even know if LimeWire is available anymore. Anyways,
I don't know. I hope not.
To be continued.
To be continued.